Today we're at the property of Alistair Murdoch, a third generation farmer located in Kooloonong in Victoria's northwest. In this video we'll be investigating the benefits that Alistair's farm has gained from its involvement in the Digital Agriculture Investment Scheme. The Digital Agriculture Investment Scheme was a $10 million initiative by the Victorian Government to help farmers overcome the financial barrier to adopting technology.
Hi, my name's Alistair Murdoch. We're located here today at Kooloonong in northwest Victoria. My wife and I farm in partnership with my parents. We farm a 8,500 hectare mixed farming operation, which is predominantly focused with cropping, with our main focus being wheat and barley and pulse production, and we do trade some livestock over summer. Our farm size is around about 8,500 hectares. The technology we purchased was some weed seeker cameras, which you probably can see here in the background. So the weed seeker cameras, we've got two main purposes for them. One main purpose is for our summer weed control management, which generally occurs from after hay production, which finishes generally in the spring and all the way through to seeding time. And in that situation there, the cameras pick up the chlorophyll in the plant. So we're very much utilising the cameras for detecting weeds that are in the paddocks, rather than doing a blanket spray and spraying the whole paddock and pretty much needing 100% application to control every weed in the paddock. These cameras are selective and only fire or only release a solenoid to target a particular weed. With the purchase of the weed seeker technology, it was purchased in combination with a spray equipment that could utilise that technology. So when we purchased the weed seeker technology, it came as a package on an already set up piece of equipment. And what we can see in the background here is a crop stalker, but it does come with two boom attachments. One is a blanket boom or a summer weed control boom, and I guess effectively twice a year, we're going through and pretty much taking one boom spray off. So the blanket boom for, say, summer weed control, and then we're putting the crop stalker boom on for in-crop work. And then once we've finished that crop stalker work, which is in-crop, we then convert back over, take the cameras off one boom, put it on the other, and set that up. So it's really a multi-use piece of equipment. We're probably utilising it 8 or 9 months of the year. And to get as much utilisation or as much value out of those cameras as possible, I guess that's why we've looked to use it in crop as well. There's a number of benefits that the weed seeker technology has brought to us on farm. I guess one of the first ones from a summer weed control point of view is we have been able to be a lot more fussy in terms of getting 100% control on weeds, whereas sometimes it's just not feasible to achieve 100% weed control, and there's certain problem weeds like feather-top rhodes grass, fleabane, just to name a few that are quite challenging from a blanket rate perspective and also very, very costly. So from a sustainability point of view, by being able to target these weeds, stop seed set, we are really, we've been able to reduce our chemical cost per hectare, but we've also been able to reduce the weed seed set going forward, which therefore again reduces the reliance on chemicals year in, year out moving forward. So that's been a really big one. The other one, just from a simple sustainability point of view in terms of chemical application, we've been able to just cut chemical rates from 100% to anywhere from 8% to 22 or 3% for a pass. So that's a big saving in our pocket. The adoption of this technology hasn't probably in some ways reduced the hours that we work or the time we spent operating machinery in paddocks. But I guess the benefits of it far outweigh the extra time imposed by operating the machinery. Every farm is different and every farming system is different. We probably don't utilise hay as much as some other people do. So that's one reason that we've probably evolved to cameras or shielded spraying in crop. And then also the weed spectrum that you're targeting to, it has a better fit for certain weeds. So we're actually sort of starting to see more barley grass becoming resistant and I guess presenting as more of a weed challenge in the Northern Mallee today than what it has been over the last 15 to 20 years. And that's where the shielded sprayer works really, really well. So I guess it's just, coming back to what problems are you trying to fix? And that definitely can be a solution, but it's really determining what problem you're trying to fix at the start. My overall thoughts of the digital agricultural investment scheme has been a great catalyst just to get people to, firstly, just start looking at that space. So it's really more creating more questions than answers. So looking at that space and looking to see what's available, because it's always an evolving area of agriculture. And two, also just giving people some confidence to back themselves with an investment decision, knowing that they've just got a bit of support there, whether it's year one or it might be a lot more support than that, but just to give them enough support to go, yep, I think we can make this work. You know, those on the front foot or those that have been supported can, I guess, do the innovation at the start and really work out how it works and, I guess the fit for their farm, but also the fit for the broader agricultural industry.